updated my freaking audio drivers, but they never told me that my audio drivers were actually updating, and they were actually sitting on standby. Every time I shut my computer down, it was actually sitting on standby. It was never actually controlling it. And now my settings just went back to that old fucking shit again. Why? Okay, dude, I'm gonna teach you how to install a siren, because that siren is cancer.
What?
That siren is cancer. You need to download a new siren. I will help you install it. OMG!
Oh, you guys can hear this?
Yeah, because you have it shared. You just need to share your screen. You don't need to share your sound, buddy.
I think it's fine.
Alright.
Shit.
Let's reload the server here. Alrighty, so we dealt with an issue, and just to make sure it's working, I'm gonna have you guys talk one more time. Just give me a second.
Yep.
I'll fix it.
So basically, there was a review that I wanted to do. Hold on. We're gonna redo this review because that was an embarrassing video because nothing wanted to work. So basically, we actually have a review for John H. Oh, look, we have a watcher. Alright, guys, test. Go.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Alright, I don't need to have that playing anymore, so let me put it this way. I'm going to do an honest review. I'm going to try and make this as, well, nice as possible. At the same time, I'm not perfect myself. I will be completely honest. My cars are nowhere near perfect, but they are better, and I know better than to do what I am about to show you guys. I am not here to hate on John. I do believe 100% he has potential. Okay? He does. I 100% believe it. He may not believe it, but I believe he has potential. But this is an honest review, something we're starting on this channel. We're going to start doing reviews of people's cars. Next are actually the reviews of Troopers and Ryan's cars. So I actually have a Tahoe and Charger and Mustang that I fixed for Ryan, and I'm actually going to be doing a review on it. I think he learned pretty quick, and I think he actually has a lot of potential as well with 3D modeling, and so does Trooper. So, basically, I'm going to also let the guys turn off my...
Said I gotta run away, get away now. Too many games and they all trying to play out. Too many people and they all start to change now. Let me take it back, they gon' know my name now.
I want these guys to basically, you know, tell me what they think. We're gonna make this as honest as possible so John gets better. For starters, I'd like to start. So I said this in the last video, and it actually got corrupted. The video did. Now, again, this is not hate towards John in any way. This is basically just saying we noticed some issues, okay? So for starters, I'm going to speed the video up. There we go. Okay. Or I'm going to speed up my phone. Alright, so I'm going to point this out very simple and as easy as I can since I'm on webcam. I'm not afraid to show my face. I've never been afraid to show my face. So, K turns off the traffic advisor with ELS. Anybody want to tell me in the call why that's not going off?
He has probably connected the extras for the traffic advisors wrong, or he could have named the extra something different.
That's an easy fix. Just redo your car and don't attach everything to the same extra, because it looks like, I hate to say it, it looks like shit. Okay, so we're going to turn the lights off. Time to go to the front. Now, I do like the front, if it were actually right. Shelby! Ow, my fucking ear! Shelby! You're gonna get
He's
muted.
probably gone.
Every fucking time I stream. Every time. He's muted until further notice.
Gotcha.
Alright. Here we go. Anybody care to tell me what's wrong with the first stage? Anybody? Anybody who's a 3D modeler in here? Or anybody?
Wrong UV mapping. He didn't UV map the lights right.
Yep. They're not attached to anything because that light bar in the back is attached to that. Okay, second stage. What the fuck are those? And why are they missing a texture? Second of all, I do like that idea. That's actually really not a bad idea, okay? Really not a bad idea to put those there. I do like that, okay? One, it's really not, it's over the fog lights, though. If you were to put it on that little black thing right there by the fog lights, dude, that would be perfect, okay? This is stage 2. Where's the blue in the UV mapping? And what? Like, now the front light, I do like that pattern. I really, really like that pattern. Left to right is realistic in police. I do love that pattern. I actually am the one who came up with that pattern and started it on all my grill lights. Also the diagonal X thing. I like that pattern in the back if it actually flashed. That red light's not flashing. Okay. Stage 3. There's something he forgot to do here, and I'm going to point it out because I know what it is. He forgot to pull the extra forward in the headlight before he attached it, and that's why it's so dim. Now, I'm going to run it time shit. We're going to go with 2400. Oh, I'm not signed in on Steam, never mind. Okay, so I can't do it. I have to be signed in on Steam, that's right, I forgot about that. Alright, so there is no like what? Okay. Again, he did fix the front lights at the top. Okay? But he also attached the lights to together. Like he didn't really give the whites enough room to breathe. And there's something wrong with that texture right there, that white one. I don't know if you see it, but it's kind of like bouncing up and down. Yeah. That's a problem because it's actually not flashing. So, with that not flashing, that doesn't look good. Okay. This light bar is a very nice light bar. It would be beautiful in the back of this Explorer. It would. But, again, it doesn't turn off. It doesn't flash the different patterns. Now, I will agree my Explorer was not ready to be released, and I am deeply sorry for releasing it unreleased. That's how it's supposed to be. Ignore this one. Wait, what the hell? Oh no, this is the... Never mind, this is the broken one. It's in my other server, that's right. This is the work in progress step 1 of what happened with this one. Hold on. I think it's actually here. Hold on. That was I haven't made a lot of... I made a lot of dummies for this Explorer before it actually even was ready to be released. There we go. That is better than what that is. Again, still not perfect, but again, definitely better. Ignore the mirror lights. I removed those on the recent model. I also pushed the light back in and I fixed the Talon, but the model actually got taken down by the authors of LSPDFR, which is fine because it has, importantly, the Herc's outer edges. Unfortunately, those are not the Herc's, but we won't go there. I'm not arguing. I guess I'll just make it privately released for now on. But what I will say is this was actually redone, and actually we're going to load into my VPS now. Okay, now that we've done that review, it's time to show you the updated Explorer, which nobody got to really see due to the fact that everybody was so worried about the Explorer being taken down rather than the Explorer actually, how do I put it, and holy cow, you just crashed like a motherfucker into that tree. Let me put it this way. Our server is number 2 on the list for Florida servers. We boosted it by 50%. Jacksonville, I'm also the overseer of the Jacksonville, Florida roleplay server. And I gotta say, the Sheriff's Department has come a long way from what they were when I first joined. They get up to about 27 members. Again, mine is still not fully boosted, so platinum, but yeah. But again, apparently these new servers... Let me leave a little insight here on this thing. It's my nephew in the background. I let him play Fortnite and whatever. let me give you some insight on what happened with 5M. So 5M's lost, from what I heard when I read their Discord, 5M lost stability with Steam. Steam actually cut the stability for 5M, which means you must now be 100% signed in to Steam with live VPSs and game hosting servers. So that means Zap hosting, everything. You have to be signed in to Steam, otherwise the server will not launch. So unfortunately, if your Steam doesn't work, you can't play 5M. So thank you, Steam, for fucking that up. Good job. You are a bunch of nimrods. So now I should be able to load in my server, but it takes a little bit for it to load because my computer's dying. Again, I've stressed this as much as I possibly can. My computer is nowhere near in any condition right now to actually be running GTA 5 due to the mass amounts of lag spikes that keep happening in the server. I would like to give some credit, though, and a shout-out. Shout-out to Killian for updating the Discord link today after we actually got attacked and the screenshots were deleted. Thank goodness we had backups. Shout-out to Insanitix for the awesome loading screen with the Florida, I think that's a state seal. So I do like that. That's very nice. And shout-out to him for doing the Discord link on the thing, but we actually have to update that. Insanitix is actually... his computer actually died, so unfortunately he is actually out of commission, and that kind of sucks because he was my head dev and he was a damn good one. I paid him $35 a week to work on the server, and I gotta say he bought about a couple things. I'm actually probably going to be updating his computer here. He just doesn't know it, but I'm going to send him some stuff so to fix his computer, and then I'm actually going to be updating Trooper's computer as well. I'm going to buy actually the computer that I bought a while ago. Actually, you probably noticed that the computer isn't here anymore. I actually sold it for a $700 a month payment. So basically what that means is for, I think it's like 12 months, all he's got to do is pay me $700 and the computer, he gets to keep it, and I get paid for what I paid, less than what I paid for it, but still, you know, it's a damn good computer. It really is. Way worth it.
What? How much are we gonna pay?
Not you, no. The guy from my business. Alright,
okay.
so this was the updated Explorer that everybody has fallen in love with. Brand new pattern, and I really think this one looks a lot better than the last one. Again, still going to redo the Explorer again because there are people who like this pattern with the stuff and other people who don't. So let me run you by a few things. I'm going to change the time here so you can actually see that I updated the Explorer. So we're going to... Hey, buddy, Landon, calm it down. Calm it down, buddy. There is actually an issue with... I don't know if it's my graphics card. I can't really tell, but most people said they haven't seen it, except me with my graphics card. This light is actually red. I have no idea why on my end. And the push bar is gray, and it's actually pushed into the car again. Fuck. At least it's not attached to anything. So basically, I redid the Explorer with everything that I possibly could get my hands on to fix it. I pushed the light bar back in. I had a backup of the file. I pushed the light bar back in. It actually now breaks as well. You can actually see the light bar. It's kind of like hanging, well, not really perfect, but as best as I could. Again, my computer's dying. I can't really do much with what I have. Another thing we actually ran into is the glass is there, but not really. So I'm currently going to redo the whole model and just start over because I don't know what's up with that frickin' red. I don't know if it's my graphics card or not, but you can clearly see.
Oh my god.
You can clearly see that it's actually a really nice Explorer if you take the time to admire it. It is red. I don't know if, like I said, if that's my graphics card doing it or what, but it's just...
No, it's also red on my screen as well. It's half time when it was on the server, I noticed it's red.
Okay, well, I'm going to remake it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So,
Okay.
basically, I'm trying to open up...
Shit, I gotta fucking fix that.
What is it? Shift M? What the hell? Control M? That's what it was before. Control U. Oh, that's not it. Control M. Alt M. Control M. That's weird.
Okay, 16.
Okay, what's the key to change the bloody pattern because it's not working? It was Control M. Now it's not Control M.
Pattern, what do you mean? To
So
bring up
open
the
the
ELS panel?
Yeah.
It's Control P.
Now it's Control. Okay, so in single player it's Control M. I haven't done this in a while.
You
Alright.
probably could have changed the keybind because it's always been Control P. You could have changed your keybind in your ELS I9, I think it's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I see that golf cart troop.
Alright.
Oh, thank you.
PDF4.
Alright, so I'll kind of let it run through the patterns of what it's got.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
It's
16.
got.
What do you think about the golf cart so far?
It's got some pretty cool patterns.
Oh no, I
actually.
didn't download it. I
It's got
just seen.
pull-on takedowns on one of the
I got
patterns,
it.
except for the white lights. And then the back, I'm gonna fix the car real quick. Again, the back, I got told that the pattern was beautiful in the back. Mustang actually loved that pattern. You can't really see it, so let me change the time. Time 2400. There we go. So. Sorry, my bad. I was turning off the sirens. I didn't annoy you guys. Oh, there's one that's not even on a pattern switch. Hold on. There we go. So, again, compare his Explorer versus mine. Again, mine's not perfect. I can't really actually load Zmod anymore due to the fact that my computer has seen the end of its life. My GPU, every day I notice something new with the bloody thing. Right now, I'm going to kind of turn the webcam towards the graphics card, and you could probably understand that it's not meant to be in such a small case. I'm going to let the pattern finish. I'm waiting for that one pattern that Mustang found, and then I'll show you. So,
Hey, do you want a charger for Pinellas?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
So again, I do know how to model. People request things and I rush them. That's the pattern Mustang saw, and he loves that pattern. So that is a really cool pattern. All right, so I'm gonna turn the screen to my graphics card, and I'm gonna try and get it like completely in there. So basically, this is my case, and if you look at my graphics card, it's blinking. It was not doing that about 2 months ago. It randomly started this month, actually just blinking. And actually, if you look down in there, there is, I repeat, no fans running. My fans do not run. They haven't ran since day one. So I believe the graphics card is like fried. It's just not working. I don't know how we have 76 FPS because constantly I'll be at 100 FPS and I will just lag like right off the cliff. It's just that bad. So the FPS counter is broke, so ignore that bloody thing up there. It's a lie. My brother is actually telling me that when I get paid this week to definitely get my computer out of this case. I am close. I just need $150. I actually have the $150 right now, but I don't want to throw all my money in the bank in case I need groceries. That graphics card is not, I don't know if it's dying or if it's just the case. My brother said it was pinching the cable, and that was what was causing it. Hi, Fortnite noob, how's it going?
It's going good.
So, you're a Fortnite noob, okay. So basically, I don't know what's up with the graphics card. It doesn't seem like it's running properly. And I've actually cleaned the case like 4 times. I'm tired of cleaning it and trying to fix it. So I'm just letting it die, basically. If it does need a new graphics card, give me about 2 weeks, or actually give me until the end of this month, and it'll have a new graphics card, because I have to pay $700 on my credit card anyway, so I'll just buy a brand new one. It did last a long time, though, and it went through a hell of a lot of processing, the graphics card did. I'll tell you kind of exactly how I might have killed it. So I left it on for about 2 nights straight each week, and I ran a server off of this computer, and the graphics card was constantly running, and it would hit, one day it hit a total of 101 degrees in my apartment. Now, that was with the thermostat. That was not the actual temperature in the apartment, because I had an alarm clock, and it was actually 105 in this apartment. So you can imagine how my computer was running. I got home from work and just, it was like humid as fuck in here. I finally got the air conditioner put in, kind of tried to cool the computer down, and then the air conditioner is nowhere near the computer, so I didn't fry it that way. I know that because it's actually over there in a corner. But it seems as if something is not running properly, or a cord's pinched and it's causing the graphics card not to, you know, run. So again, I run a PC business. I know I actually know what's already wrong. The cord is being pinched in the case, and there's nowhere for it to go, so it just unplugs itself. In case you guys don't know, the PCUI Express cord, or whatever the heck you want to call it, I can't remember the exact name, but it's one of those. That's the cord that actually goes into those 1070 Ti's, like back in the old days. It doesn't just go in and run like my 1050 did. It literally goes in there, and it takes that cord to the motherboard and the power supply as well. That's how much this thing requires, and that cord is actually not in the graphics card at all. Graphics card is running due to the fact that I can run games, but it's not running at its full capacity. Also, another thing that might have done it that I'm actually going to replace is when I gave my computer to my business to get it fixed, I came back, and long story short, I plugged it in, and the power supply shocked me. Now, that meant one or two things, okay? There was still a charge in it, and I plugged it in, and it lowered the power of the power supply, or it lowered the power of the graphics card, and just is killing it slowly. Or two, I fried basically something in the computer, and I just can't figure out what it is. If it's a RAM stick, I actually will buy RAM right now, but my brother does not think it's the RAM because it's still detecting 32 gigs of RAM. However, it is detecting the graphics card, but the computer itself, when you go into the system settings, is not detecting the graphics card. So again, I run a business, I kind of know what that means. My brother definitely know what that means. It means that there's something's pinching the cable. We also took the case apart, and we had it working for about 5 minutes when we moved the cable, so we definitely know it's the cable. The cable is the problem. So again, this week I'm hopefully going to order the case, the liquid cooler. We're getting a brand new liquid cooler for this thing, a 3-way NZXT. It's called like a Lightning Titan or whatever, and dude, it's going to cool the hell out of the CPU. And then the case is actually a full-size tower, so we're going to be going from a medium-sized tower back to a full-size tower. So I have to actually find a brand new place for this computer because this desk can only hold a medium. So probably going to put it underneath the computer or something, or under the desk, or I'll have to move the cat stand, put something there that holds the computer. But at this moment, I can't really run Zmod. I can barely run GTA. And I can't run the Xbox app because for some flippin' reason I can't connect to Party Chat. I tried fixing it and it didn't want to work, so whatever happened when I took it into the business, whatever they deleted my Party Chat to Xbox. It keeps saying disconnected. I reset my router, contacted my provider, moved the ports, opened the ports, closed the ports, tried everything. And it doesn't work. But then I guarantee you if I were to refresh the PC tonight, I might be able to actually fix the graphics card. But in the process, I would lose GTA 4, I would lose FiveM, and I would have to re-download everything. So I'm really not in the mood to do that. So I'm just letting the computer basically die. I don't have a choice. I mean, I have a choice, I just don't want to do it. When you've been a part of this community for 9 years, and you have to restart your computer constantly because GTA 4 doesn't want to work, you have to refresh your computer, you have to refresh because somebody gets a virus on a server file. Okay, and that means you have to reinstall that game and remod that whole entire thing. And that just doesn't mean re-download everything. That means if you wipe the computer, you have to re-download literally everything for that mod. So when you refresh it, you can choose a option that says keep files or remove files. Fortunately, I usually choose to keep my files, which actually might be causing more issues than it's worth.
Do you have all the ELS files so I can add them back?
I'm going to definitely send them your way. So
Alright.
guys, I just wanted to end this video with basically a bang and show you the Explorer one last time. it's probably the last time you'll ever see this Explorer before it's remade. So when it's remade, I plan on taking a week on this Explorer due to the fact that it's just no one likes it, so except the people in my group, and of course, you know, they love me, so.
We love you, Crazy.
Yeah, right. But I'll kind of let you guys just enjoy this pattern for a second before I send him the ELS VCFs. It is a really nice Explorer. I do like that I UV mapped the glass. Turned out really nice, but the next Explorer will not have outer edges, but don't worry. I got a plan that's going to work just fine, just like outer edges. And no, it's not outer edges. These were my last outer edges, and unfortunately this model is locked. When I re-released it to LCPDFR, I locked it, so I don't have access to the outer edges anymore. This was my last one, and I'm going to keep this one on my server, because a lot of people like it. But, basically, that's what you get. You guys have a good one. I'm out. Peace. Again, that's my nephew in the background. He loves to play Roblox and Fortnite on my Xbox account. So, if you're an Xbox friend and you're watching this, it is not me on the Xbox. So, it's him. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'm Crazy, and I'm out. Peace.